Road tripping for entrepreneurial success. Entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurial. Road tripping. Road tripping means taking a trip on the road. After a cross-country bike trip to 100 cities, this professor found the answer to what makes a business tick. What makes a business tick? Makes a business beat? So as a verb. What makes a business tick? What makes a business, function? Okay. For most of us, a road trip is a time to travel with friends, listen to music, take in the views of the majestic U.S., and wonder what adventures will come our way. But for one man, hitting the open road, that means going on a trip. Hitting the open road means something slightly different. Mike Glasser's road trip consisted of a bike, some entrepreneurs, a camera crew, and a chance to meet with successful business starters across the country. Glasser is an entrepreneur. Sorry, I got a fly problem here. Glasser is an entrepreneur, business consultant, and university professor. On top of that, he's also the executive director of the Clark Center for Entrepreneurship at Utah State University. His job there is to assist students in their endeavors to start their own new businesses. In their endeavors. What is an endeavor? So I right-click on the word in the Word program, and you can find endeavor. Some of the meanings are words that might mean the same meaning or fit into this context. So endeavors could be activities, goings-ons, happenings, undertakings, efforts. Okay, where are we at here? The endeavors. Okay, back to endeavors. I'm going to highlight that too. Research is a large part of his work there. Got him. Research is a large part of his work there, as well as the recent trends he's observed have left him disheartened. Increasingly, technology is replacing middle-class employees, resulting in a future of shorter-term work and contract projects. Disheartened. Let's see disheartened. You go down, right-click, go down to synonyms, disheartened. Probably the best one I can think of right now is, I can agree with, is discouraged or dispirited. Let's highlight that word. And as a result, Glasser sees a need for more self-employment, which is why he set out on his journey to discover the secrets of the nation's entrepreneurs. Using a Kickstarter campaign, Glasser raised $28,000 to launch his project. A Kickstarter campaign? Well, folks, you need to look this one up because it's really interesting and probably won't be found in a dictionary. If you want, I can show you how to do that. Just go to your your internet and type in Kickstarter campaign. Okay? Kickstarter campaign up here. Let's find out what they say about crowdfunding. That's an important word too. Kickstarter. Okay? Go ahead and read about this. It's fascinating, and I'm not sure if it's being done or how much is being done outside of the United States, but by all means, I highly recommend you delving into this, researching this, reading about it, to see how it works. Okay, so I'm going back to our article then. Boom. Using a Kickstarter campaign, Glasser raised $28,000 to launch his project. Launch? What do you think launch means? Just try to guess. Try to guess the meaning of the word. To launch his project. Well, a similar word is to start his project. And then on June 2nd, Glasser and his team embarked on, there's another word, embarked on, to begin. To embark on, begin. Let's see, I'm not getting the, how about this? Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. Oh, there we go. So embark on. What does embark on mean? It means to start. Glasser and his team embarked on. I gotta be careful with those links. Glasser and his team embarked on their 8-week-long cross-country tour. I'm sorry, cross-country bike tour. He started in Florence, Oregon. What's Ori? Oh, Oregon. He started in Florence, Oregon, not Florence, Italy. Florence, Oregon. And finishing up in Yorktown, Va. What's Va? Yorktown, Virginia. During these 2 months spent on the road, Glasser crossed through 100 cities and spoke with 100 entrepreneurs. Wow. So the guy crosses the country and spoke with entrepreneurs all across the country. Remember, it's over 2,000 miles across the U.S. And after all that pedaling, riding the bike, after all that pedaling, here's what he learned. Lesson 1, money isn't everything. While people may think that entrepreneurs are in it only for the fortune, that's far from the truth. Entrepreneurs know exactly why they start businesses, and most often it comes from a desire to be part of a community. Many of them want to move to small towns for a pleasant lifestyle where they can raise a family and make a difference. For instance, one entrepreneur that Glasser, this depends on what accent you want to use. It could be a German word, Glauser. We'd probably say Glasser. And depends on the person. He may pronounce his name a different way. For instance, one entrepreneur that Glasser encountered, that he met, whose only education consists of a high school degree, was able to donate $2 million to his local school district. Entrepreneurs are very purpose-driven, Glasser told Fast Company. What's Fast Company? Another really cool magazine that that I highly recommend for business and entrepreneur. I can't seem to get this to highlight. Well, I'm gonna have to go the whole way there. Check out Fast Company. Anyway, going to lesson 2 that Glasser has for us. Lesson 2, don't limit yourself. Many entrepreneurs are not one-trick ponies. Okay, a one-trick pony is kind of an idiom for someone who can do one thing and can't do anything else after that. Many entrepreneurs aren't one-trick ponies. They've expanded and diversified their businesses to include multiple areas of revenue. Revenue is money, income. Joe Brandl, let me highlight that for you. Joe Brandl, the owner of Absaroka Western Designers and Tannery, is a perfect example of this. His business in Du Bois, Wyoming, serves customers across the country and abroad, and includes the sale of animal hides, high-end lodge design, and costume for making Western movies. Lesson 3. Take advantage of the limited resources. Just because you don't have much doesn't mean that you have nothing. Okay, so somebody made a mistake here in writing. Doesn't mean that you don't have nothing. No, you can't say don't have nothing. You don't have anything. You can't say I don't have nothing. Entrepreneurs are innovative and research ways to stretch that dollar. You can imagine what that means. Stretch that dollar, make the dollar go as far as you can, give the dollar as much, your dollar, as much value as you can. They search for advice from advisors or mentors free of charge in exchange for commissions. Case in point, during the recession, one company offered high net, that means customers who bring in a lot of net income or net revenue. Okay, that means after taxes, net. Offered high net customers a 20% discount, raising $70,000 in the process. While Glasser admits that not everyone can start the next Google or Facebook, that doesn't mean that everyone can't start a business of a different kind, one that serves the individual needs of a community, providing that despite all the recent technological advances, you can't take the human out of business. So you can't take the human out of business, and you can't exclude the human sensibility out of business. Okay, you can read more here, and I also highly recommend that you go and check out Kickstarter and Fast Company. Fast Company is a magazine. Matter of fact, I can click on it for you here. Fast Company. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can do it. That's Fast Company. FC. Leadership. The professor bikes across the country. Just check out the magazine, Fast Company, and you'll find a lot of really interesting articles. Anyway, going back to what we were doing, you can also, I would highly recommend checking out Kickstarter. I don't know what Kickstarter is now, but anyway, it's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is right here, Kickstarter. Check out Kickstarter. You won't be sorry you took the time. Thanks.